Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to the playback of last night's championship ball game between the Trion Bulldogs and the Buford Wolves. This will be the quarterfinals of the Class B state playoffs, and we have a capacity crowd here tonight. Kind of chilly, but it's going to be a nice night for football, and we're going to be back with the starting lineups in just a moment. All right, the starting lineup for tonight's ball games. First of all, for the Buford Wolves, my old sidekick T. Tommy Baker going to give you their starting lineups. Tommy?
Thank you, Don. Starting off for the Buford Wolves, at end, 175-pound senior, number 40, Chuck Crawford. At left tackle, the 195-pound senior, number 77, Bob Cheeley. The left guard, number 41, 165-pound sophomore, Ricky Daly. The center, number 52, 150-pound senior, Ricky Marshall. The right guard, number 61, 175-pound sophomore, Dwayne Cash. The right tackle, number 79, a 230-pound senior, Teddy Bryant. The right end, number 81, 155-pound senior, Tim Beifel. The quarterback, number 10, 150-pound junior, Chuck Burridge. The running backs, number 21, 145-pound junior, Tony McDaniel. Number 43, 140-pound junior, Ben Gravitt. And the fullback, a big one, number 35, 190-pound junior, Dennis Cantrell. That's the starting lineup for the Buford Wolves. We'll have the Bulldog lineup with Dandy Don in just one moment.
All right, the starting lineup for tonight's Bulldogs. First of all, at tight end will be number 86, Jerry Anderson, a 180-pound senior. Left tackle will be number 76, Jim Fleming, a 205-pound junior. At the left guard position will be number 11, Randy Searles. He's a 155-pound senior. At the center spot will be number 65, Randy Staten, a 180-pound senior. Over on the right side at right guard, number 66, Brad Russell. He is a 190-pound junior. Right tackle will be number 74, a 210-pound junior. That's Gary Knowles. At the split end position tonight will be number 80. That's David Williams, and he comes in weighing 170 pounds. He's a junior. In the backfield tonight for the Bulldogs, first of all, the quarterback will be number 19, Jeff Ware. Jeff comes in 185 pounds. He is a senior. In the backfield, in the tailback will be number 27, Randy Peace. He's the big man so far for the Bulldogs this year. He comes in weighing 170. He's a senior. Also, the slot back, number 30, Tim Perry. He comes in. He's a junior, 160 pounds. And the fullback will be number 62, co-captain Jeff Bowers. Jeff comes in tonight weighing 170, and he is a senior. The captains meet at the middle of the field. That's number 79 and number 13 for the Buford Wolves. Let's see, number 79 will be Teddy Bryant, and number 13 will be Ted Higgins. The Bulldog co-captains, number 19, Jeff Ware, number 62, Jeff Bowers. And they're meeting at the center of the field for the toss of the coin, and we're going to be ready to play championship football in just a moment. The Buford Wolves have won the toss and elected to receive. The Bulldogs will be kicking off and defending the north goal. Championship football from Trion, the Buford Wolves and the Trion Bulldogs. Buford comes in 1-7, lost 3 in the regular season. Bulldogs 1-10, lost none. And we're all set to go in the quarterfinals of Class B football. All right, number 27, Randy Peace, tees the ball up for the Bulldogs. Deep for the Buford Wolves will be number 35, Dennis Cantrell. Number 13, Ted Higgins. And number 21, Tony McDaniel. All right, everybody's on their feet, waiting for the referee's whistle. There it is, and the ball game is underway. Going to number 21, Cantrell fumbles the ball at the 15, 20, cuts upfield, gets a block, and he is going to be down at about the 29, 30-yard line. Number 21, Tony McDaniel, making the stop, will be number 11, Randy Searles. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Kickoff return of 11 yards. 1st and 10 for the Buford Wolves. Bringing them out will be number 10, Chuck Burge. In the backfield, number 43, Ben Gravitt. Number 35, Dennis Cantrell. Number 21, Tony McDaniel. Number 43, Gravitt comes wide to the right from the I. Burge, second man through. Number 21, McDaniel has maybe 5-6 yards, but flags fly on the first play from scrimmage. Making the tackle, number 62, Jeff Bowers. preliminary signal will be offsides against the Buford Wolves on the first play from the line of scrimmage. Trion will take the penalty, so Buford is penalized 5 yards, and we'll call it 1st and 15 from the 16-yard line. Let's make that the 26-yard line. 1st and 15 from the 26. Number 10, Chuck Burge, takes the snap. Second man will be McDaniel. Cuts to the outside. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Gains 5. Jimmy Floyd makes the stop. Number 25. A gain of 5. He gets the penalty back. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Number 10, Chuck Burge, brings the Wolves to the line. Cuts to the outside, and he is going to have maybe 2 or 3 yards before he is met by number 30, Tim Perry, and number 62, linebacker Jeff Bowers. Burge has 4 yards on the play. Let's call it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, ball just shy of the 35-yard line. Number 43, Ben Gravitt, coming wide to the right. From the I formation, Burge takes the snap, dropping back, looking, being rushed, firing into the flat, complete to number 13, and he is going to be dragged out of bounds at about the 39 or 40-yard line. Number 62, Bowers, runs him out of bounds. He's going to be shy of the first down by about 2 yards. It will be, let's call it 4th and 1. Shy by a yard, 4th down 1. Going into punt formation will be number 40 for the Buford Wolves. That's Chuck Crawford. Deep will be Peace and Perry. Number 30, number 27. There's the snap. Crawford gets the kick away, end over end. Going to Perry at the 25. Needs a block to the outside. Cuts upfield and falls to the 36-yard line. Stop was made by number 52, Ricky Marshall, and number 21, Tony McDaniel. Bulldogs have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 10 minutes to be played here in the first quarter. Bulldogs come out in the I formation, where second man through will be Peace. He is going nowhere. Number 77 shuts the door. Bob Cheeley. No gain on the play. It will be 2nd down and 10 from the 35. Number 26, Randy Young, checks into the ball game. Going to the sideline will be number 66, Brad Russell. Russell and Young are the play carriers for head coach Clarence Blevins. 2nd down 10, Perry coming wide to the left from the I formation. Number 19, Ware, calling the signals. Takes the snap. Dropping back, being rushed, and breaks away, firing. Complete to number 30 at the 50, down to the 48-yard line. Will go number 30, Tim Perry. Number 10, Chuck Burge, makes the stop. And it will be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Number 40 came busting through, Chuck Crawford. Ware got away and found Perry up the middle for a 1st down. And a gain of 16 yards. 1st and 10 from the Buford 49. Number 80, David Williams, comes wide to the left. In the slot, Perry. Second man through, Randy Peace. Falling to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. Making the stop, number 21, Tony McDaniel. Gain of 3 yards on the play. It will be 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Ball resting at the Buford 46-yard line. From the pro set, Ware takes the snap. Coming, pitching back. Number 62, Bowers, fumbles the ball. Big scramble. Number 21 picks it up. He is going, and he will go into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 62, Jeff Bowers, fumble the pitch back from Ware, and number 21, McDaniel, picks it up, goes 46 yards, and the Buford Wolves are on the board with 8:08 left to be played here in the first quarter. Number 13, Ted Higgins, will attempt the PAT. Holding will be number 10, Chuck Burge. The snap is down, up, and it is going to be no good. Off to the right. So with 8 minutes, 8 seconds left to be played in the first quarter. Timeout on the field. The Bulldogs, nothing. The Buford Wolves, 6. We'll have more football in just a moment. Number 10, Chuck Burge, takes to kick off. After the Buford touchdown, deep will be Peace, Floyd, and Perry. Burge, short kick, going to Bowers. The 25, 30, 35. And up to about the 40-yard line goes number 62, Jeff Bowers. Number 43 making the initial stop. That's Ben Gravitt. Kickoff return of 15 yards. Bulldogs have the ball, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. 7:56 left to be played in the first quarter. Buford on top, 6-0. Number 19, Ware, brings him out in the eye. Takes the snap. Fumbles the ball. Let's see. And Ware makes his own recovery. Right now, the Bulldogs look rather cold right now, I guess is the word to say. Loss of 2. It's 2nd and 12. 2nd down 12 for the Bulldogs. From the I formation, Ware takes the snap. Coming, rolling, cuts to the outside, 45, 46, maybe the 47-yard line before he has run out of bounds. Number 35, Cantrell, pushes him out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of about 10 yards. Look at a gain of about 8. We're going to call it 3rd and a long 4. 3rd and 4. Ball resting just over the Bulldog 45-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play, 3rd and 4. Number 80, Williams, goes wide to the right in the slot. Tim Perry from the pro set. Draw play to number 27, Peace, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, and finally dragged down at the Buford 35-yard line. Number 35, Cantrell, makes the stop, but it'll be a Bulldog 1st down. Bulldogs 1st and 10 in Buford territory. From the I, Ware, 2nd man through, Randy Peace finds a hole up the middle, and he is going to be close to another 1st down. Stop made by number 35, Cantrell. Randy Peace has another Bulldog 1st down. Let's see where they place the ball. At about the 25-yard line, says T. Tommy. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the Buford 25. 5:50 left to be played here in the first quarter. From the I formation, Ware takes the snap. 2nd man through will be Randy Peace. Fumbles the ball, and Buford has recovered. Number 27, Randy Peace fumbles the ball. Making the recovery will be number 80, Jeff Perkle, for the Buford Wolves. And they have the ball, 1st and 10. Trying with a drive, and they can't hang on. 1st and 10 from the 25. Buford with control. Chuck Burge takes the snap. 2nd man will be Cantrell, and he is met in the backfield by a host of Bulldogs, led by number 11, Randy Searles. T. Tommy, so far the Bulldogs have looked good, but fumbles have hurt.
Daniel Don, they're moving the ball good on offense, but they're going to have to get some glue and hold on to it a little tighter, I should say.
All right, no gain on the last play. It's 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. Number 43 coming wide. Burge takes the snap, dropping back, looking to pass, firing up the middle, and it will be incomplete. Pass is intended for number 43, Ben Gravitt. Ball's incomplete. It will be 3rd down and 10 from about the 25-yard line. Number 43, Ben Gravitt, comes wide to the right from the pro. Burge is dropping back to fire again. The Cantrell complete, but he is dragged down right there. Number 62, Bowers, puts him on the deck. He gained maybe a yard. A gain of a yard. It'll be 4th down 9 for the Buford Wolves. The ball at the 26. Number 40, Chuck Crawford, goes into punt formation. Deep, number 30, Tim Perry, number 27, Peace. Punt away, a good one. Going to bounce. The 35, the 30, and blown dead at the Bulldog 28-yard line by number 22, Tim Thomas. So the Bulldogs put the ball in play, 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. But before they do that, let's take a break for a word from one of our good sponsors. Bulldogs come to the line, 1st and 10 from their own 28, from the I. Ware takes the snap. 2nd man will be Peace, across the 30 up to the 31. Number 81 making the stop, that's Tim Biffle. Peace has about 2, maybe 3 yards. Let's call it 2nd down 7. Ball resting at the 31-yard line. Fumbles have hurt tonight. Buford scored on a Bulldog fumble earlier in the first quarter, and they recovered a Trion fumble deep in their own territory. It's 2nd down 7 from the pro. Ware takes the snap. 2nd man will be number 27, Peace, and he fights his way up to the 35-yard line. Number 77, Bob Chili, makes the stop. Peace up to the 36. It's 3rd and a long 2. 3rd and 2 as number 66, Russell, brings in the play from the sideline. 2:49 left to be played here in the first quarter. Buford on top, 6-0. Number 19, Ware from the eye. Second man will be Peace. He'll have the first down as he crosses the 40. Peace crosses the 40, and he has the first down. Making the stop was number 10, Chuck Burrs. Number 26, Randy Young, comes back into the ball game. Young and Brad Russell, the carriers of messages from the sidelines. First and 10 from the 40. Ware dropping back, looking, going to run, across the 40, got a blocker in front of him, and he is tripped up at the Buford 40-yard line by number 13, Ted Hill, and he cuts him down. It's first down anyway. First down from the Buford 41. First and 10 Bulldogs, the Buford 41 from the pro. Jeff Ware takes the snap, dropping back, looking, firing, and it is incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 62, fullback Jeff Bowers. Defending on the play, number 10, Chuck Burrs. Pass incomplete. It will be second down 10 for the Bulldogs. We've got 1 minute and 36 seconds left to be played here in the first quarter. Buford has called for a timeout. Buford on top 6-0. Timeout on the field. We'll take time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, time back in. Second down and 10 from the Buford 41. Where first man through will be Bowers. He is tripped up. Maybe a gain of 2 or 3 yards on the play. Number 61 makes the stop. That's Dwayne Cash. Bowers has a gain of 2. Let's call it third down and 8. Crucial third down play. 3rd and 8, ball resting at the Buford Wolf 38-yard line. We got 1 minute 13 left to be played in the first quarter. Buford is on top 6-0 from the pro set. First man through will be Bowers, and he's going nowhere this time. Let's see. Number 31 makes the stop along with number 77. That's Leo Cantrell and Bob Cheeley making the stop. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th and 9. So for the first time tonight, the Bulldogs are forced into a punting situation. Number 19, Jeff Ware, goes back to punt, standing at his own 45-yard line. Deep will be number 25 and number 13. Ware takes the snap. There's the kick. Angling for the sideline. Getting a good bounce. Let's see. The ball got into the end zone before any of the Bulldogs could get to it and knock it dead, but it's first and 10 for the Buford Wolves from their own 20. The ball got into the end zone. All right, Buford with the ball. First and 10 from their own 20. Number 10, Birds, takes the snap. Second man through will be number 21, McDaniel. No place to go as number 62, Bowers, closes the hole. Let's see, maybe a gain of a yard. We'll call it second and no, they're going to move it back. No gain on the play. Let's call it second and 10. Time is going to run out here in the first quarter. There's the whistle. At the end of 1 quarter of play, the score stands. The Buford Wolves 6, the Trion Bulldogs nothing. Time out on the field. Time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, Tommy, the Bulldogs had a little trouble with fumbles. They moved the ball fairly well in the first quarter, but fumbles hurt them pretty bad.
Dan Jadon, it looks like the Bulldogs are beginning to get things on track. Buford moved the ball fairly well the first time they had it, but the defense has come to life now, and it looks like even though the Dogs are behind at the present time, it's going to be a long night for Buford.
All right, starting the second quarter, second and 10. Birds back to throw, deep, and it will be complete to number 25 down the sideline. That's Bob Kreider, and a flag is down. The completion is good at the 46-yard line, but a flag is down. And let's check the penalty. Kreider makes the reception, and a flag is down, and the preliminary signal is it is going to be against the Bulldogs, and I think it's going to be a big one. A 15-yard penalty stepped off against the Bulldogs. I don't know what the infraction was for. Let's check. Personal foul against the Bulldogs. Moves the ball down to the Bulldog 39-yard line. And it will be first and 10 Buford. First and 10 Buford from the Bulldog 39. Wolves have it first and 10. Bulldog 39. Number 43, Ben Gravitt coming wide. First man through will be Cantrell. He has 4 or 5 yards and finally stacked up by a host of Bulldogs. Down around the 35-yard line. Number 86, Anderson, along with Fleming and Bowers, make the stop. A gain of 5. It'll be second and 5. Ball is resting at the 34-yard line. Birds takes the snap. First man through will be McDaniel. He is going to be close to a first down. Number 21, Tony McDaniel, down close to the 30-yard line. And it is a first down. First down for the Buford Wolves. 1st and 10, Buford. Ball resting at the 30-yard line. Grab it this time, wide to the left from the pro set. Burge, first man through McDaniel, maybe 2 yards. Randy Peace, along with Randy Young, making the stop. Gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. 10:26 left to be played here in the first half. Buford is on top, 6-0. Grab it, going wide to the right. 2nd and 7. Burge dropping back, firing, and it is picked off by number 30, Tim Perry. Needs blocking, and he gets a good block from Bowers, and he is going to be finally dragged down at about the 24-yard line. Perry picks it off down around the 5. It's back up to the 20, about the 26-yard line, says T. Tommy. So a good break. The Bulldogs have the ball, 1st and 10. So let's do something. 10:03 left to be played in the first half. Bulldogs with the ball. Ware brings them out in the pro set. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Pitch back to number 62, Bowers. Cutting and maybe a yard on the play. Number 61 making the stop. That's Dwayne Cash. Bowers, a gain of 1. 2nd down, 9. He couldn't get around the corner. Bulldogs come to the line. 2nd and 9. From the pro set again. Ware takes the snap. Fumbles the ball. Let's see. Number 19 falls on his own fumble. 3rd fumble tonight for the Bulldogs. That's something you haven't seen all year long. Loss of 4. It's 3rd and 13.
And you done had the glasses on that time, and it looks like to me what's happening, instead of handing the ball off, it's awful cold out there. Ware is trying to jam the ball into the ball carriers, and it just won't work when it's as cold as it is.
You're right, T. Tommy. It is kind of chilly here in Trion tonight. Let's hope they can remedy the problem, though. 3rd and 13. Handoff goes to number 62, Bowers, and he is going to be back over the line of scrimmage. That's Randy Peace, rather. A gain of about 6 yards, but that's going to be way short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 8. 4th down, 8. Ball is at the 30-yard line. 4th and 8 as number 19, Ware, goes back into punt formation. There's the snap. Ware gets the kick away. High spiraling kick going to number 25. Makes the fair catch at about the 36-yard line. Number 25, let's see, that's Bob Kreider making the fair catch. And the Buford Wolves put the ball in play. 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. But before Buford puts the ball in play, we're going to take time out for a word from one of our good sponsors. Back to action, number 43, Ben Gravitt coming wide to the left from the pro set, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to number 21, McDaniel. Crosses the 40, and that's the end of the road as number 76, Jim Fleming, puts the hat on him along with number 86, Jerry Anderson. McDaniel has a gain of 4. Let's call it 2nd down, 6. Ball resting squarely on the Buford 40-yard line. Number 43, Gravitt, this time coming wide to the right again from the pro. Burge, first man will be McDaniel. Maybe to the 41, gain of about a yard. Number 62, number 27 make the stop. That's the 2 linebackers, Peace and Bowers. And that's the combination you don't like to get hit by too many times. Gain of 1. Let's call it 3rd and 4. Ball resting at the 41-yard line. Number 10, Chuck Burge, calling the shots for the Buford Wolves. From the eye, coming to his left. Pitching back to number 21, McDaniel. 45, 50, 45, and down to the 44-yard line. Goes number 21, Tony McDaniel. And that will give the Wolves a first down in Bulldog territory. Number 80, David Williams, finally made the stop. 1st and 10, Buford from the 45. Number 43, Gravitt, this time sent wide to the left. From the eye, coming to the left. Let's make that Burge, keeping the ball, maybe a gain of 1. Williams makes the stop along with number 76, Jim Fleming. It's 2nd down and 9. Buford Wolves come to the line. Ball resting at the Trion 44-yard line. From the I formation, Chuck Burge takes the snap. Second man through, Cantrell. Stammer step to about the 41-yard line. Gain of about 3. Making the stop is number 62, linebacker Jeff Bowers. We have 5:40 left to be played in the first half. Buford on top, 6-0. As number 21, Tony McDaniel, picked up a Jeff Bowers fumble and went 46 yards with 8:08 left in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 5, Buford. Birds to Cantrell. He has about 4 or 5 yards, and he is, let's see, going to be close to that first down. Number 35, the big fullback, Dennis Cantrell, comes in at 190. That's what he is in the program, but I think he might be just a little bit bigger than that. It's going to be just shy of the first down, 4th and about a foot. 4th and a foot. So now the Buford Wolves are going to call for a timeout. So with 5:06 left to be played here in the first half, Buford 6, Trion nothing. Timeout on the field, timeout for a word from one of our good sponsors. Time back in, Buford going for it, 4th and short. To Cantrell, he is going to have his first down as he crosses the 35-yard line down to about the 34. Cantrell with the first down. It's 1st and 10, Buford. Ball resting at the Bulldog 33. Number 10, Chuck Birds, brings him to the line from the I. Second man will be Cantrell. He has maybe 2 before he is upended by number 62. Bowers, number 76, Jim Fleming. Cantrell with 3. Let's call it 2nd and 7. Down to about the 30-yard line. 4:29 left to be played here in the first half. Buford on top, 6-0. Number 10, Birds, takes the snap. Counter play to number 13. Let's see, number 13, Ted Higgins. And he breaks away for about 4 yards. Number 66, Brad Russell, made the stop. Higgins going to be short by 2. It's 3rd down and 2. A gain of about 4 yards on the last play. Ball resting down around the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 2, or maybe a long 2. Go to McDaniel straight ahead, and he will have a first down. Number 21, Tony McDaniel, will have another Buford first down. He has 4 yards right up the middle. Ball is resting at the Bulldog 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Buford from the I. Second man through will be number 43, Ben Gravitt. He has maybe 2 yards before number 80, David Williams, cuts him down along with number 30, Tim Perry. Gain of 3, 2nd down, 7. For the Wolves, they come out in the I. Chuck Birds, first man through, Cantrell, maybe 2 yards. Number 26, Randy Young, along with number 25, Jimmy Floyd, making the stop. It'll now be 3rd and 5. A gain of 3 yards, 3rd down and 5. All right, it's 3rd and 5. Gravitt comes wide to the left from the pro set. Birds goes to number 13, cutting to the outside, and he is going to have maybe 3 or 4 yards. Number 30, Tim Perry, cuts him down. And let's see how close he's going to be to that first down. Higgins is going to be a yard shy, a gain of 4. It's 4th down and 1. And the Buford Wolves are going to call for a timeout. So with timeout on the field, let's take time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, we come back to action. It's 4th down and 1 for the Buford Wolves. The ball resting at the Bulldog 11-yard line. The big man will be number 35, Dennis Cantrell. He got the crucial first down a few moments ago. Let's see if they go to him this time. From the pro, straight ahead to Cantrell. He is going to have his first down as he hurdles the line of scrimmage. He is going to be close. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to bring out the change. It's going to be awful close as Cantrell hurdled the line of scrimmage. But it looks like from here he made the first down. He crossed the 10-yard line, and I think that's as far as he had to go. It is a first down. First down for the Buford Wolves. Cantrell getting the necessary yardage by about 3 inches, huh, T-Tommy? 3 inches, all right. Nonetheless, it's first and goal. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Number 43, Gravitt, wide to the left from the I formation. Birds coming. No place to pitch to as he is decked by number 80, David Williams, behind the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play by David Williams. The quarterback, Chuck Birds, looking for his pitchback man before he could go to him. Williams puts him on the deck. No gain. Let's call it 2nd and goal from the 10. Birds brings him to the line from the pro set. Pitch back to number 35, Cantrell, and he is going to be stacked up again. Number 35, Dennis Cantrell. Maybe a gain of a yard. I don't think he got that. No gain. It's 3rd and goal from the 10. All right, it's 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Buford to the line. Number 10, Chuck Burge from the I. Going to his right, looking, being rushed, and it is going to be incomplete to number 21. Pass incomplete to Tony McDaniel. Big rush by the Trion defense, and it is going to be an incomplete pass and 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. It's 4th and goal from the 10-yard line, and they are going to attempt a field goal. Number 13, Ted Higgins. The snap is down. The kick is going to be no good. Way off to the right. So you get down to 4th and goal. The field goal attempt no good, and that could be a big factor in this ball game right now. 1:10 left to be played in the game, in the first half rather. Buford on top, 6-0. They drove from their own 28-yard line. They got down to the Bulldog 10, and the defense rises to the occasion. Let's see what the offense can do now. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 20. Number 80, Williams, wide to the left. Perry in the slot. Ware dropping back, looking, and he is going to stay on his feet, cut the corner, and maybe have a yard. He was stopped in the backfield, broke 2 tackles, and cuts the corner for maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Ball resting at about the 21-yard line. We have 56 seconds left to be played here in the first half. Bulldogs need to put some points on the board. Number 30, Perry, comes wide to the right from the I. Ware going to drop back to pass. Looking, throwing, and it will be complete to number 30, Tim Perry at the 45-yard line. Makes the reception and falls to the ground at the 45. That'll give the Bulldogs a 1st down. A beautiful pass from Ware to Perry. Clock stops at 48 seconds as the Bulldogs call for a timeout. All right, Bulldogs to the line. 1st and 10 from their own 45. From the pro, Ware takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass again. Looking, and it is going to be incomplete to number 27, Randy Peace in the flats. Looked like they were trying to set up a screen pass. And down the field about 20 yards stands Jerry Anderson all alone. Good eyes, T-Tommy. If you'd have been throwing the ball, would have had a touchdown, right? It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the Bulldog 45. David Williams wide to the right. Ware dropping back, looking, firing, complete to number 27, Peace. The 45, 50, 45, and finally dragged down. Fumbles the ball. Let's see. It's going to be fumbled out of bounds. Randy Peace has had a hard time hanging onto the ball tonight. But he gets the Bulldogs a 1st down as he fumbled out of bounds on that occasion. And it's a good thing. 1st down, Bulldogs at the Buford 40-yard line. 33 seconds left to be played here in the first half. Buford is on top, 6-0. Number 19, Ware brings the Dogs out there in the I formation. 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking, running, and he is going to be dragged down in the backfield. Number 79 drags him down. That's Teddy Bryant. Big 230-pound defensive tackle. Loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 12 from the 42. All right, it's 2nd and 12 from the 42. Ware from the pro takes the snap. Draw play to number 27, Peace. Cuts to the outside. Needs some blocking and finally dragged down at around the 30-yard line. Number 27, Peace down to the 30. And the Bulldogs call for a timeout with 15 seconds left to be played in the first half. They need some points on the board before the halftime. It's 6-0 Buford. It's going to be 3rd down 1 for the Bulldogs. Ball resting at the Buford 30-yard line. 15 seconds left to be played in the first half. Buford is on top 6-0 as they scored back in the first quarter on a Jeff Bowers fumble. Number 21, Tony McDaniel, picked it up, went 46 yards. And that so far has been the only score of the ball game. 3rd and 1 from the 30. Ware brings him out in the I. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass again. Looking, firing long to number 80, David Williams. Oh, in and out of the hands in the end zone. Number 80, David Williams, right between 2 Buford defenders, in and out of the hands. So it'll be 4th down and 1 from the 30. 8 seconds left to be played here in the first half. This will be the last play of the first half. Ware takes the snap. He's going to drop back and fire again. Looking, going to Bowers, and he drops the ball. Number 62, Bowers, cannot hang on to a little flare pass. He had some open field in front of him, but I don't think it could have got into the end zone. 3 seconds left in the half. Buford takes over at their own 30-yard line. So it appears, T. Tommy, we're going to go in at halftime, trailing 6-0.
Dandy Don, I would almost be willing to bet. I'd like to be in that dressing room at halftime. Knowing Clarence Blevins, there's going to be some prayer meetings had, and I think it'll be a different story the second half.
Tommy, I think you're going to be right. I think it's called an ear chewing at halftime, right? Buford has the ball, 1st and 10 from the 30. 3 seconds, Burge falls on the ball as time is going to run out. So at the end of one half of play, the score stands, the Buford Wolves 0, and the Trion Bulldogs, the Buford Wolves 6, and the Trion Bulldogs 0. We'll have second half action in just a moment. Okay, we're getting set now to go into the second half of action here. Championship football, the quarterfinals of the Class B state playoffs. The Bulldogs are trailing right now. Buford on top by a score of 6-0. And T. Tommy, fumbles hurt us in the first half. What's your comment right now before we go into the second half?
Well, Dandy Don, as I said back before the half, that I'd like to be in the Trion dressing room to hear exactly what Coach Blevins had to say. And I imagine that you're going to see the Bulldogs come out and throw the ball a little bit more. There's two things that I noticed late in the second quarter. They are running Tim Perry and David Williams deep, and they're leaving the flat pass wide open. So look for, if the coaching staff, which I think they probably did, picked it up, look for the flat pass with Bowers and Peace to gain 10, 15 yards a hunk. And I can't help but believe that it's going to be a different story this last half. I've been standing here during the halftime listening to all these Buford folks talk about what a beautiful ball game that Buford's been playing. I'm not taking anything away from the Buford Ball Club, but they haven't seen the Bulldog team yet that the Bulldog team is. And if the Bulldogs come out and play this second half like you know and I know that they can, it wouldn't surprise me to see 6 or 7 touchdowns put on the board.
See, Tommy, I certainly hope you're right. Okay, the teams are on the field to start the second half. Deep for the Bulldogs will be number 27, Randy Peace. He'll be flanked by number 30, Tim Perry, and number 25, Jimmy Floyd. All set to go for the second half. Teeing up the ball will be number 10, Chuck Burge. He's the quarterback, and he is also the kickoff man for the Buford Wolves. Buford on top, 6-0, set to go for the second half. There's the whistle, and here's the kickoff. Going to go to the side, number 25, Floyd. Flag down, cutting to the outside, still on his feet to the 40, and finally ran out of bounds at about the 39, maybe the 40-yard line. A flag on the kickoff, so let's go and check the penalty. It looks like the preliminary signal will be offsides against Buford, so let's see what we're going to do. The Bulldogs have the option of taking the play or penalizing Buford at 5 yards back to the 35 and kicking off again. Let's see what they're going to do. It's offsides against Buford, declined. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Let's call it from the Bulldog 39-yard line. Bulldogs to the line. Let's see what the coach talked about at halftime. From the pro, Ware takes the snap. Goes to Bowers across the 40, the 45. He has 5 yards. And it will be second down, 5. Making the stop is number 77, Bob Chile for Buford.
Danny Don, it looks like the running game is going to be established, just back to basics.
That's what it looks like, Tommy. Then they're going to throw the bomb, right? Back to Bowers again, across the 50. And down into Buford territory. Down to the 49, and it's first down. Tommy, I know as well as you do that this Bulldog team can run the ball. They looked a little sputtery in the first half. Maybe they got warmed up at halftime. They fumbled 5 times in the first half, lost 4 of them, and you just can't beat that. It's 1st and 10 Bulldogs. The Buford 49 from the eye. Ware takes the snap. Second man will be Peace, and he is going to go down to the 47-yard line, a gain of about 3, maybe 3 yards, right, 3 yards. 10:59 left to be played here in the third quarter.
Dandy Don, we got the wide side of the field to the side nearest. Watch for Ware to roll it on that quarterback keep, and it wouldn't surprise me to see him tuck it in all the way.
All right, Tommy, you could be right there, but they also like to throw to Williams long in this type situation. 3rd and 6. He's dropping back to pass. Throwing long to Williams, and it will be complete. He is going to have a first. All right, for the last couple of 3 minutes, we've had a power failure here in the press box. They've moved the ball from the 22 to the 6-yard line, says T. Tommy. Handoff goes to Jeff Bauer. Touchdown! We got the power back just in time. Number 62, Jeff Bowers, goes the last 6 yards. The Bulldogs are on the board. We don't have an official time. They've been keeping the time down on the field as we have had a power failure here in the press box for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Bulldogs move the ball from the 22 to the 6. They have just scored as Jeff Bowers goes the last 6 yards. Number 27, Randy Peace, now set to kick the extra point. Holding will be number 19, Ware. Snapping the ball, number 62, Bowers. The snap is down, up, and it will be no good. But there are flags all over the field, so let's check the penalty. Preliminary signal will be Buford offsides. So let's see what they'll do now. Will they try to kick the extra point, or will they go for the 2-point conversion? The clock shows 10:28 in the third quarter, but that is not the official time. The clock operator is on the field. They're going to kick the extra point again. Number 19, Ware holding. Number 27, Peace ready. The snap, down, up, and it is no good again. He is off to the right. So, unofficially, 10:28 left to be played in the third quarter. The score stands, Buford Wolves 6 and the Trion Bulldogs 6. All right, T. Tommy, that's just what the Bulldogs needed.
And Don, that's right. And as I said earlier in the ball game, I've said 2 or 3 times, the Dogs can move the football, and that just may be what they're looking for right there.
All right, set for the Trion kickoff. Number 27, Randy Peace, set to kick. Deep will be number 35, Dennis Cantrell. All right, we now have the official time. It's 9 minutes, 40 seconds left to be played in the third quarter. Peace is set to kick off. Deep will be Cantrell, McDaniel, and Higgins. Peace with a kick, going deep to the 15. McDaniel fumbles, picks up, cuts to the outside, and he is going to be down at the 32-yard line. Randy Peace makes the stop at the 32. Buford puts the ball in play, 1st and 10. And let's see what the defense does now. All right, the Bulldogs go into a 4-4 stack defense. Number 10 puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Running, looking, no place to go as Jeff Bowers puts him on the deck. McDaniels went in motion. Birds turned around. Looked like he was going to pitch to McDaniels. McDaniels was not looking. Birds tries to cut the corner. He gets one. Bowers puts him on the deck. It's 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 34-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Bird, second man through, will be McDaniel. No place to go. The Bulldogs close the door on him. Up around the 35-yard line. Let's see, there's Ware, Young, and Searles, along with Jim Fleming, making the stop. A gain of 2. It's 3rd and, let's call it, a long 7. From the 35, 3rd and 7, crucial 3rd down play. Birds looking, firing, complete. No, he drops the ball. Number 81, Tim Biffle, cannot hang on at the 42-yard line. And it will be 4th and 7 as the Buford Wolves go into punt formation. Number 40, let's see, Chuck Crawford back to punt. Deep will be Peace and Perry. There's the snap. He's going to run, and he is going to be stacked up deep in Buford territory. down around the 31-yard line. Crawford, the bad snap was almost over his head. Took the ball in, tried to run, and about 5 Bulldogs converge on him. And the Bulldogs are in business in Buford territory. Ball resting at, let's call it the 31, 1st and 10. Bulldog fans come alive on the far sideline. Ware puts him in the pro, takes the snap. Goes to Bowers, cuts to the outside. He's going to have a first down and a little bit more. Nope, he's not going to have a first down. Let's see. Number 35 made the tackle. That's Dennis Cantrell. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. He got close to the first down, but it's called at 2nd and a half a foot. 2nd and a half a foot. Ball resting at about the 22-yard line. 2nd, very short yardage from the eye. Ware to Peace to the outside. First down as he is cut down by number 21, Tony McDaniel rather. It'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 1st and 10. Ware brings them out. They're in the pro set. Takes the snap. Goes to Bowers. Bowers still on his feet. He has maybe 2 yards. Cantrell making the stop. Ball is at the 17-yard line. 2nd down 9. Bulldogs from the pro. Ware takes the snap. Dropping back. Being rushed, and he's going to be stacked up in the backfield. Making the stop will be number 40. That's Chuck Crawford. Nobody touched him. And Ware is sacked up for about a 10 or 11-yard loss. Back around the 25-yard line. It's 3rd and 19. Ware brings him to the line. 3rd and long. Looking back, firing, complete to number 30, Tim Perry. Screen pass, blockers in front of him. Cuts to the inside, and he is going to be close to a first down. Ware got the ball away just in time for number 30, Tim Perry. He is inside the 10-yard line, and the referees are going to call timeout for a measurement. So with 5:10 left in the 3rd quarter, score tied 6-6, timeout on the field. Let's take time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, we come back to action. Tim Perry has the Bulldogs a first down. It's 1st and goal. Let's call it from the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. Bulldogs to the line. Perry going wide to the left from the pro. Ware takes the snap. Hand off to number 62, Bowers. He is going to be inside the 5-yard line. Down to about the 3. It's going to be 2nd and goal to go for the Bulldogs. Ball resting down around the 3-4-yard line. Number 30, Perry, this time comes wide to the right. They're in the pro set. Ware calling the shots. Takes the snap. Hand off to Bowers. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Number 62, Bowers, into the end zone. 4:26 left to be played in the 3rd quarter. And Tommy, the Bulldogs are showing what they've been showing all year.
Moving the football on the ground. That's the name of the game.
3 yards in a cloud of dust, right? Number 27, Randy Peace, will now attempt the PAT. Holding will be number 19, Ware.
As Sam McCain used to say, if you can't go straight ahead, you can't play football. That's what they're doing.
That's it, T. Tommy. The extra point, snap down, up, and this time he is good. So with 4:26 left to be played here in the 3rd quarter, score stands the Trion Bulldogs 13 and the Buford Wolves 6. Timeout on the field. Time in for a word from one of our sponsors. All right, set for the Trion kickoff. Number 27, Randy Peace, sets to kick off. T. Tommy?
Daniel Don, I said 6. I'm 4 away. That's 2 they scored.
You're right. And they can do it. Peace tees the ball up. There's the whistle. He approaches. There's the kick. Long kick going to McDaniel at the 10, the 15, 20, 25, and down at the 31-yard line. Number 30, Tim Perry, along with number 24, Steve Lively, makes the stop. Buford puts the ball in play. 1st and 10 from their own 31. Let's make it the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Number 10, Chuck Burge, calling the signals. The Wolves are in the I formation, going to his right, looking, turning the corner, slipping and falling for about 3 yards. Goes the quarterback, Chuck Burge. Number 25, Floyd, makes the stop. Let's give Burge 4 and call it 2nd and 6. Ball resting at the 37-yard line. Number 43, Ben Gravitt, goes wide to the right from the pro. Second man will be Cantrell, and he is going to have maybe 2 yards. up to about the 40-yard line. Number 11, Randy Searles, making the stop. A little man against a big man. Cantrell has 2, let's call it 3rd and 3. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Gravity is sent again to the right side. From the pro, Chuck Burge. Pitch back. Bulldogs converging, no place to go for number 25, Bob Kreider, as he is stacked up by a host of Bulldogs. A loss of about maybe 2 yards on the play. Back down to the 33. I'm sorry, let's make that the 36 or the 37. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 5 as the Wolves go into punt formation. Chuck Crawford back to punt. Deep will be Peace and Perry. There's the snap. Gets the kick away. Long one going to bounce, and it will be blown dead. Down around the 25-yard line. Down between the 20 and the 25 where the Bulldogs will put the ball in play. 1st and 10. All right, Bulldogs have it. 1st and 10 from their own 22. Ware takes the snap. Second man through is number 30, Perry. Cuts the corner to the outside. The race is on. 50. Down the sideline, and he is going to be run out of bounds. Down around the Bulldog 30. Or the Buford 30, rather. Let's call it the 29-yard line. Tim Perry, third man through, goes down to the Buford 30-yard line. 1st and 10. And now the Buford coach, Ed Cochran, is calling for a timeout. So with 1:37 left to be played here in the third quarter, Bulldogs leading 13-6. Timeout on the field. Timeout for a word from one of our good sponsors. 1st and 10, Bulldogs from the 30. Ware to Perry again. And he has about 7 this time. Tim Perry, who was the hero 2 weeks ago at Gordon Lee, moves the ball up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down 3. Ball resting at the 23-yard line. Out the Buford Wolves. Number 19, Ware, brings him out in the power I. Takes the snap to Perry again. He's going to have 2, maybe 3 yards.
Daniel, I don't know what it is, but the Bulldogs have found something on the right side of the Buford line. They're running everything right at the right tackle. That's the big guy, number 79, and they're gaining yards aplenty.
That's right, T-Tommy. All the last 3 plays have gone right over number 79, that big 230-pound defensive tackle. All right, they've moved number 79 now to the other side of the line. Let's see where the Bulldogs go. Right at him, number 62, Bowers. He has about 6 yards.
Jeff Ware guessed right that time. Buford tried to switch him up. They moved number 79 from right tackle to left tackle, and what did Ware do? He run to the left side of the line. Good call.
That's where he goes right there. It's another 1st down for the Bulldogs. Time running out here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Bulldogs deep in Buford territory. Ware brings them out. They're in the I formation. The snap to number 27, Peace to the outside, and he is going to be inside the 5-yard line as the third quarter comes to a close. At the end of 3 quarters of play, the score stands the Trion Bulldogs 13 and the Buford Wolves 6. We'll have the 4th and final quarter in just a moment. All right, we're going into the 4th and final quarter. Bulldogs on top 13-6, and they are threatening again. It is 2nd down and 1. The ball resting down around the 5-yard line. Number 19, Ware, puts them in the I formation. Everybody close, takes the snap. Goes to number 27, Randy Peace, and he is going to be down close to the goal line. It's going to be a 1st down. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Bulldogs inside the Buford 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Let's see where they put the ball. It's at the 1, says T. Tommy. 1st and goal from the 1. It's inside the 1. They're knocking on the door again. Ware takes the snap. Goes to Peace. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Number 27, Randy Peace, goes into the end zone. And the Bulldogs are on again with 11:35 left to be played in the ball game. All right, number 27, Peace, will now attempt the PAT. Holding will be number 19, Ware. Number 19, Jeff Ware holding. The snap is down, up, and it will be good with 11:35 left to be played in the ball game. Score stands now, the Bulldogs 19, the Buford Wolves 6. More championship football in just a moment. All right, we're set to go now for the Bulldog kickoff. Bulldogs lead 20-6. Peace with the kickoff. Going to Bounce. Cantrell is going to take it at about the 25 and going to be down right there. Let's see. Number 62, Bowers, cuts Dennis Cantrell down. He gained about a yard on the kickoff. Let's see where they spot the ball. It's going to be at the 25. First and 10 for the Buford Wolves from the 25-yard line. Number 13, Ted Higgins, wide to the left. Burge coming, keeping, and he is going to be stacked up by Searles, Bowers, and Floyd after a gain of about 2 yards. Let's give him 3 yards. Call it second down, 7. Ball resting at the Buford 28-yard line. We're in the fourth and final period. Bulldogs trailed 6-0 at halftime. It came out in the second half and put 20 points on the board. Second down and 7. Burge calling the signals, takes the snap, pitch back, halfback pass, throwing deep to number 81, and it will be complete, and he goes out of bounds. Pass is complete to number 25, Bob Kreider, down the sideline. He goes out of bounds at about the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs. They spot the ball at the 37. So the Wolves throw a deep one, a halfback pass. Throwing the ball was number 13, Higgins. And that is the first down they've had in the second half, according to my sidekick, T. Tommy. And they get it on the bomb. It'll be first and 10, Buford. From the Bulldog 37. From the I, Burge. Second man through, Cantrell. Maybe 2 yards across the 35 down to the 34. Number 86, Jerry Anderson. Number 26, Young and Peace with Jim Fleming and Searles. Everybody converging to make the stop. Second down, Burge dropping back, throwing, wobbly pass, and it will be knocked down by Tim Perry, but there's a flag on the play. Let's check the penalty. A flag is down. It's going to be a pass interference call. Let's see. All right, the penalty will be against the Bulldogs. Pass interference on Tim Perry as he was defending number 25, Bob Kreider, on the last pass. Ball is placed at the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from that point for the Buford Wolves. 9:51 left to be played. We're in the fourth quarter. And now the Buford Wolves are calling for a timeout. So with timeout on the field, let's take time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, time back in. Buford has the ball, first and 10. The Bulldog 20 from the I. Chuck Burge dropping back, looking. Being rushed and fumbles the ball. Let's see. Still free, and Trion recovers the ball. Number 80, I believe. Let's see who's made the fumble recovery. Number 26, Randy Young, falls on a Chuck Burge fumble, and the Bulldogs have the ball at about the Bulldog 30-yard line. First and 10, Bulldogs. Let's call it from the 29. Ware comes to the line, calling the signals from the pro, takes the snap. Hand off to number 62, Bowers. And he is going over number 79 again, Tommy. I think they found a weakness in the big defensive tackle. That will be Teddy Bryant. He weighs 230 pounds, but they've been running at him all the second half. Bowers has 6 at second and 4. Number 30, Perry, comes wide to the left. I formation. Ware dropping back. No, he hands the ball off to the second man. Let's see who it was. It was Randy Peace. And he has no gain, a loss of a yard on the play. It'll be third down and 7, a crucial third down play for the Dogs. We have 8:31 left to be played. We're in the fourth and final quarter. Bulldogs are on top by a score of 20-6. Ware brings him to the line, third and long. Handoff, fumbles the ball. Let's see. Fumble on the play, and I believe the Bulldogs recovered. Ware falls on his own fumble. It's going to be a loss of 3 on that one, so it's going to be fourth down and 8. Fourth and 8. Ball is now at the 30-yard line, and the Bulldogs will have to go into a punting situation. Number 19, Ware, is now going to call for a timeout. So with 7:45 left to be played, Bulldogs on top, 20-6. Timeout on the field. Time in for a word from one of our good sponsors. All right, Ware goes into punt formation. Deep will be number 25, Bob Kreider. There's the snap. Ware gets the punt away. Kreider calling for it. Going to let it bounce. 40 bouncing back, and it is going to be down at the 37-yard line by number 30, Tim Perry. So Buford will put the ball in play. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. All right, Wolves to the line. It's 1st and 10. Number 10, Chuck Burge, puts him in the I formation. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Throws a little flare out to number 13, Higgins, who's going to throw the bomb. And it will be, let's see. No, it's incomplete. Everybody juggles the ball. Number 81, the intended receiver, Tim Biffle, Jeff Ware, and Tim Perry. All three had a shot at the ball. Nobody could hang on. It falls incomplete. It's 2nd down 10. Back at the Buford 37. Number 81, that's Biffle, coming wide to the right from the pro set. Bird's going to drop back. Looking, throwing deep. And it is going to be knocked down. Pass intended for number 25, Bob Kreider. Good defensive play by number 30, safety or side back Tim Perry. Pass incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 from the 37. Number 10, Chuck Burge, brings the Wolves to the line. It's 3rd and 10 from the I. Pitch back to number 13, Higgins. Going to throw again, and it will be incomplete. Pass intended for number 25, Kreider. Defending was number 27, Randy Peace. Pass falls incomplete. Tommy?
Danny Don, you was watching the receiver, and you didn't see what happened to the passer. David Williams knocked him about 5 yards up in there and about 7 yards down the field.
Okay. Pass is incomplete. It's 4th and 10. The ball is resting at the Buford 37. Number 40, Kreider. I'm sorry, that's Crawford. Chuck Crawford into punt formation. Deep piece and Perry. Crawford going to get the punt away, and it is going to bounce. And it is going to take a Buford bounce, and it will be blown dead down around the 12 or 11-yard line, but way back upfield at the line of scrimmage, there is a flag. So let's go back and let's check the infraction. Preliminary signal, holding against Buford. And I am sure that the Bulldogs will take the penalty as the punt rolled dead down around the 12-yard line. So we go back to the line of scrimmage, step off 15 more yards, and we'll let them punt it again. All right, it's 4th down 25. Ball is resting where, Tommy? About the 22-yard line? 4th and 25 from the 22. Chuck Crawford back to punt again. Takes the snap. Gets the kick away. Perry, take it. Fumble the ball at the 45. Pitch it up, cuts to the outside, the 50, 45, 40, and he is going to be down at about the 38-yard line. Perry returns the punt back into Buford territory, down about the 38. But there is another flag on the play, so we're going to have to check another infraction. A personal foul against Buford is going to be declined. Bulldogs will put the ball in play. 1st and 10 at the Buford 38-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Buford 38. 6:22 left to be played here in the 4th and final quarter. Bulldogs on top 20-6. As Ware puts him in the pro and takes the snap. 3rd man through is Tim Perry to the outside. The race is on. They're not going to catch him this time. Number 30, Tim Perry into the end zone. On a 38-yard scamper, Tim Perry goes unmolested into the end zone with 6:05 left to be played here in the ball game. Number 27, Randy Peace, will attempt the PAT. Holding for him will be number 19, Jeff Ware. The snapper will be number 62. That's Jeff Bowers. It's 26-6. Set for the extra point, snap down, up, and it is good. With 6:05 left to be played in the ball game. Score stands. The Trion Bulldogs 27, the Buford Wolves 6. We'll have more football in just a moment. All right, set for the Trion kickoff. Part of the Red Raiders into the ball game. There's Jeff Wells, Verlin Bethune, Greg Witt. There's some more over on the other sideline. And Peace approaches the ball, and here's the kick. It's going to go to number 21, McDaniel, to the 20, cuts to the outside. Number 21 gets about 16, 17 yards on the return. Number 17, Wells, makes the stop along with number 11, Randy Searles. He returns the ball up to, let's see, ball is resting at about the 27-yard line. Buford has the ball, 1st and 10, with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to be played in the ball game. Number 42 comes wide. Number 10, Burge, handoff, reverse to number 42, and he is going to be dragged down. Number 42, Mike Turner, cannot get around the corner. Number 80, David Williams, reads the reverse very well, and there is a loss of 15 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and let's call it 25 from the 15-yard line. Number 25, Bob Kreider, coming wide to the right from the pro set. Burge hands off to number 21, McDaniel. He has maybe 3 yards before he is decked hard. Put on the ground by number 62, Bowers, number 66, Brad Russell, and Jim Fleming. It's 3rd down and 20 as the Wolves come to the line. Number 13, Ted Higgins, is wide. Burge is dropping back, throwing to Higgins. Behind the line of scrimmage, he throws, and it will be complete to number 40, Chuck Crowder. And he is going to be dragged down at about it's a gain of 13 yards. It's going to be 4th down, let's see. 4th and let's call it 6 yards. 4th and 6. Ball is resting at the 32. It's 4th and 6. And Buford is going for it as Burge drops back to pass, looking, firing into the flats. And it will be complete to number 25, Bob Crowder. Number 23, Dennis Bethune, puts him on the deck right there. But it will be a 1st down for the Buford Wolves, just shy of the midfield stripe in Buford territory. We've got 3:35 left to be played in the ball game. Bulldogs on top, 27-6. Number 10, Chuck Burge, brings the Wolves out there in the eye, dropping back, looking, being rushed, flagged down, and he is going to be dragged down by Jim Fleming. Let's see, there's a fumble. Number 86, Anderson, is on the fumble, but I believe the whistle had blown. But there's a flag down on the field, so let's check the penalty. The preliminary signal is a face mask infraction against the Trion Bulldogs, so there'll be a penalty stepped off on that one. All right, it's 1st and 10 for the Buford Wolves. The ball is resting at the Bulldog 35-yard line. Chuck Burge brings him out in the pro. Looking, firing, and it will be incomplete to number 81, Tim Biffle. Defending on the play, number 19, safety man Jeff Ware. As the clock runs down to 3 minutes on the incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd down 10 from the Bulldog 35. And T. Tommy, talking about things that happened at halftime, I think we guessed right.
There wasn't too much guessing to be done, Daniel Don. I know Coach Blevins too well. He straightened the boys out, and you can see exactly what the results are.
All right, it's 2nd down 10. Burge dropped back to pass, and he is going to be downed by number 76, Jim Fleming, in the backfield. Let's see, he lost a yard on the play. A loss of a yard. Let's call it 3rd down 11 from the 34. Or let's call it the 36. Number 25, Bob Kreider, coming wide to the right from the I formation. Chuck Burge takes the snap. Handoff straight ahead to Cantrell, and he has maybe 3 yards on the play before about 5 Bulldogs put him on the deck. There's Brad Russell, Randy Young, and the Red Raiders come onto the field. The well-known Red Raiders, better known as the 2nd string defense, nicknamed themselves the Red Raiders at the start of the season. It stuck pretty well, and they get a big hand as they come onto the field as it's 4th down and 9. Number 25, Crowder, comes wide to the left. Buford going for it, dropping back to pass, looking, firing, and it will be incomplete to Crowder. Defending is Jeff Wells and number 22, Tim Cook. So the pass falls incomplete, and the Bulldogs will take over, and the Red Raiders will stay in the ball game. They are also the 2nd string offense A minute and a half left to be played in the ball game. And the Bulldogs on top 27-6. And in 2 more weeks, the Bulldogs will be traveling somewhere in South Georgia. We don't know at this moment who they will be playing in 2 weeks. Dogs to the line. Number 23, Dennis Bethune, puts him in the eye. Takes the snap. First man through will be number 16. Let's see. That's Jimmy Williams carrying the pigskin for 2 yards. It's second down 8. Dogs to the line. Second down 8. Dennis Bethune from the pro. Dropping back. Pitch back to number 16. Fumbles the ball. Picks it up. Fumbles again. Let's see. Big pile up down around the 23-yard line. Let's see. Buford recovers the fumble. But at this stage of the game, I don't think it's going to matter too much. We've only got 51 seconds left to be played in this contest. And the Dogs are on top 27-6. Buford has the ball. First and 10. Let's see. It's down around the 20-yard line. Let's call it the 22. Chuck Burge takes the snap. He's dropping back. Firing, and it will be complete to number 40 in the end zone. Chuck Crawford makes the reception. It is a touchdown. Number 40, Chuck Crawford, into the end zone with 45 seconds left to be played in this ball game. All right, the Buford Wolves come to the line. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion from the power I. Handoff go to the number 21, Tony McDaniel, and he is in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. So with 45 seconds left to be played in the ball game, that brings the score now. The Bulldogs 27 and the Buford Wolves 14. All right, set to go now for the Buford kickoff. They are anticipating an onside kick. Number 10, Chuck Burge, back to kick off. And let's see. There's the whistle, and the kick will be a squibbler. And it goes 10 yards, big scramble down around the Bulldog 45. Let's see who got the ball. Let's see if the onside kick worked. No, it did not. Bulldogs recover at their own 45-yard line. And they will put the ball in play. First and 10 from that point. Bulldogs to the line. First and 10, 45. Dennis Bethune in the eye. Takes the snap. Keeps the ball, cuts, and he is going to be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Down around the 40-yard line. Clock is running with 15 seconds. Clock is running. Time is going to run out. There is jubilation on the far sideline as the Bulldogs have won the first round of the state playoffs by a score of 27-14. We'll wrap it up in just a moment. All right, wrapping up tonight's ball game. In the first half, it was all Buford as Tony McDaniel picked up a Jeff Bowers fumble, rambled 46 yards with 8:08 left to be played in the first quarter. PAT was no good. At that point, it was 6-0. There were no further scores in the first half. We went into the locker room at halftime. Score still 6-0. Then in the second half, it was all Bulldogs. Jeff Bowers, 6 yards. In the third quarter, the PAT was no good. That tied it up 6-6. Then it was Bowers again, 4 yards. 4:26 left in the third quarter. This time PAT good. It's 13-6. In the fourth quarter, Randy Peace got in on the action. 1 yard plunge, 11:35 in the third quarter. PAT is good again. And let's see, that made it 20-6. Then it was Tim Perry, 38 yards around the end. 6:05 left in the fourth quarter. PAT good. And it was 27-6. Then Chuck Crawford, with only 45 seconds left to be played in the ball game, caught a 22-yard pass for the final score of the night. The 2-point conversion was good. The final again, the Bulldogs 27 and the Buford Wolves 14. 2 weeks from tonight, the Bulldogs will be traveling to South Georgia, and we'll be there with them. We hope you are. Until then, this is Dandy Don saying good night, everybody.